Tokyo feels engineered. The trains arrive almost perfectly on schedule. Streets are impossibly clean for a city of nearly 40 million people in the metro area. Vending machines appear everywhere, and entire districts glow with synchronized neon. It almost feels planned from the beginning, like someone sat down and designed the world's most efficient city. But Tokyo isn't a city that was built once. It's a city that keeps surviving. And the first surprise is that Tokyo wasn't originally Tokyo at all. For most of its history, it was called Edo, a fishing village that became the headquarters of the shogun, Japan's military ruler. While Europe was industrializing and expanding overseas empires, Edo was growing inward. Japan intentionally isolated itself from most foreign contact for over 2 centuries. Yet during that isolation, Edo became one of the largest cities on earth, not through factories or global trade, but through administration. Samurai weren't just warriors, they were government workers managing taxes, roads, and supply systems. The city ran on organization long before technology ever appeared. Then, in 1923, nature intervened. The Great Kanto earthquake struck Tokyo and nearby Yokohama. Buildings collapsed instantly, but the real destruction came from fire. Wooden neighborhoods burned uncontrollably, creating firestorms across the city. Over 100,000 people died. Rebuilding widened roads and modernized infrastructure, unintentionally preparing Tokyo for what came next, World War II. In March 1945, American B-29 bombers dropped incendiary bombs over the city. The fires spread so intensely that people fled into canals to escape the heat. Roughly 100,000 civilians died in a single night, the deadliest air raid in history. Modern Tokyo essentially begins after that moment. Instead of rebuilding traditionally, Japan leaned into engineering precision. Rail networks expanded, housing blocks became more earthquake-resistant, and the 1964 Olympics became a global announcement that Japan had returned as a technological power. The bullet train, the Shinkansen, wasn't just transportation, it was psychological. A visible symbol that the country had transformed from devastation to innovation in less than 20 years. Tokyo's population also began to diversify in unexpected ways. Korean communities that had existed for generations grew more visible. Chinese neighborhoods expanded. Later, Brazilian Japanese workers returned to Japan decades after their ancestors emigrated. A historically insular society quietly became international. Yet even in a city known for safety, mysteries exist. In the year 2000, an entire family was murdered in their home in the Setagaya district. The killer stayed in the house for hours afterward, using the computer, eating food, leaving DNA, and then disappeared. Despite enormous evidence, the case remains unsolved and still unsettles Tokyo residents today. So Tokyo's order isn't natural, it's deliberate. The city works because every generation rebuilt it after catastrophe, earthquake, war, and economic crisis, and chose improvement instead of restoration. Tokyo isn't impressive because nothing goes wrong. It's impressive because everything has, and it keeps adapting anyway. Like and subscribe for more. C-Bus Pana out.